Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Ally. Your name is? Hello there. So I believe you have some jewellery for me to look at today, just to evaluate. Yeah? Okay, well, let me have a look at that jewellery then. If you'd like to hand me that over. Thank you. There's more. Okay. Okay. And the next one then, please. And one more. Okay. I'm not being rude, but I may not have the time to look at all of this today. Is that okay? You may have to come back for another appointment. I didn't realise you were bringing so much. I hope you don't mind. We'll try and get through as much as we can today, but that's fine. It's free to come, so if you need to have another appointment, it will not cost you a penny. No. Alright, well, let's see what we can get through today then. Shall we start with these bracelets here that you've organised for me nicely? It's always a pleasure when people organise their jewellery. So are you looking to sell your jewellery today, or are you just looking for a rough value? Just a value. Okay. Well, if at any point you change your mind and you would like to sell any of these jewellery pieces to us, then you can. That's fine. Okay, so what I will do is I'm just going to have a close little look at them with a few tools. I've got my magnifier here and a few special lights. This is just to see if anything glows, because if you have any gemstones, sometimes they glow under UV light. So if I suspect a gemstone, I will look. Okay, so let's have a look. And has all of this jewellery been in your family the whole time? You own all of this? Okay, good. Alright. So, is this pretty much costume jewellery that you have, or is there any semi-precious metals or stones in here? Mainly costume. Okay. This is a lovely bracelet here. As you can see, it's full of these different coloured beads here. It's one that would go with any outfit, I see. So yes, for that reason, we will value that. Obviously it's just made of plastic, so it's not very valuable, unfortunately, but I would say at least £1. How about that? Okay, so let's put that down. So what I'm going to do is each thing I value, I will put an item number and the value for you there. Okay, and then at the end I'll print it out for you and you can take that home so you know exactly what the value is of every one of these. Well, as many as we get through today. Alright. Just so you don't get confused or anything, or you forget. A lot of people bring a lot of jewellery and they always forget, so I decided I must type this out and give you a printout from now on, because I get so many people come to me with jewellery that I forget what I've seen sometimes. And then someone will phone me and say, do you know that ring you seen the other day? And I'm like, I've seen a lot of rings, I'm not quite sure. So I type it out, okay? So no need to worry if you can't remember what I've said. It will be on your printout. Alright, so that's that one there. I love the feel of this. It's very satisfying. And I like the way that the beads kind of interlock with each other to create this little cluster. Yeah, it's really nice. Okay, I tell you what, I'll try and get through at least 3 items of each bag and then we'll see where we're at. Okay, so that's that one there. Alright, so you do have a few gemstone bracelets I see here. Again, not overly valuable, but nevertheless pretty. So I believe this is a tourmaline bracelet. Yep, there's no rings on there or anything to suggest that it's obsidian. So, although this one here does kind of look like it has a bit of a ring on it. Interesting. Maybe a bit of obsidian has snuck in there. Okay. It's very interesting actually. Some of them have the rings on it, some don't. Okay. So I think I'll give you a price for overall all of these bracelets and not just one, because they are quite easy to find. So we have 2 sunstone bracelets here. Although, let me have a look at these. Sunstone can be very sought after sometimes, so there's some nice samples on there. Okay, the sunstones I will price separately, so they would be roughly about £5 for the 2. I know, sometimes we pay more than what I personally value them at, but I honestly think there's no value to jewellery at all. It's however much or however little you want to pay for it. At the end of the day, this is just for if you were to sell to us, this is how much we would value it at ourselves as jewellers. Okay, so there is nothing stopping you from going off and selling these and charging whatever you'd like for them, to be honest. The person that buys them at the end of the day will know whether they want to pay that or not. And I have seen jewellery that I would estimate at a low price and it sells for a lot, so this is just my comfortable price that I want to offer. Okay, it's got some lovely flashes in this though, really nice. I love sunstone. Okay, I also like the Philip chip bracelets, even these labradorite ones. So that has a nice flash in it. This one here, I don't know if you can see that, but there's some lovely flashes in these. Do you wear these at all? Wow, these are beautiful. You have a really nice selection of labradorites on this. It's unusual that you get so many flashes in a chip bracelet of labradorite. You normally get quite dull ones, but this is exceptional. Wow. I think I'll charge separate for these as well. I do like these a lot. So the same again, £5 for the 2, if that's okay with you. I tell you what, we'll charge for all of these separately. So the tourmaline, I will give you £3. Okay, because tourmaline is quite a popular gemstone to purchase. I find that I never struggle to sell tourmaline. I think it's because it offers a lot of beneficial properties to it. So that's that one. And then this one here, which is your chakra variation. So we have a few different ones on here. We have some sodalite and some adventuring. Lovely bits of carnelian. Then we have some citrine. And is that hematite? Yes, hematite, clear quartz, and some amethyst. Yeah, it's a nice chunky one, isn't it? It's definitely not a delicate piece. It's quite sturdy. I feel good about this one actually. I'm going to say £5 for that one actually. Let me see. Okay, £5. So we have a £3, a £5, 5 for the two, 5 for the two. Okay, so that's that one, and then we also have your pound bracelet. You only have a few more in here, so we might as well price these up too. Okay, so a couple of nice bangles here. Let me just dust these off a little bit. I really like these. Have they got any signatures on them? Let me see. I have seen a designer make these, so we want to definitely thoroughly check these before giving you a price. I don't want to underprice you either. Okay, I see something here. What does that say? So this is a very rare designer from China. I can't quite read the signature because it's in Chinese, but I do know of this, so you have something very special here. I can't believe it. Let me look this up for you a second and just see if I can get some more information. We'll turn to our good old internet research. Okay, wow. Ooh, lovely. Well, you'll be happy to know that these are actually worth £1,000 just for these. I can't believe that. But as you say, you're not looking to sell, so oh, you might consider it. Okay, that is fine by me. Let me jot this down. At the end of all of this, you can tell me if there's any items that you want to sell. That's fine. This is another beautiful piece. It's like an abalone shell, but purple. Quite amazing. It's very cold to touch. It's very heavy as well. For shell, it's actually very heavy. Let me just see. The colours in these are fantastic. Okay. Well, I'd happily give you £100 for this one. I think it's very, very special, and I would even wear it myself. So if ever you want to sell this one, I will be your buyer for definite. I love this. It's quite magnificent. Okay, so that's £100. We're not doing too bad, are we? Well, you're already over £1,000. That's a rare thing to happen in a jeweller's like this. I normally get the odd few pounds here and there, but never £1,000 item in one go. I can't believe it. Alright, so this one here. Okay, so this is just another plastic number. It's got all these little eyes on it, you see. It's a nice sound. Very nice sound. It's very loose. Yes. I like to test bracelets out with the shake test to see how it feels on the wrist. Whenever I like something, I like to feel it out first, see how it feels on me. I do like this. Although it's not worth much, I would still personally wear it because I like it. It's not always about the price, you know, it is about how you like it. And I do like this. So yeah, this one I would give you £2 for this just because I like it so much. But realistically, it's another £1 item. But just for the sake of me liking this, yeah, £2. Okay. Okay, so is that the bracelets all done? Oh, we've got through them quite fast actually. I'm just going to pop them aside. And we'll get on to some of them bags that you showed me. I might just kind of go between the two and see what we've got, because obviously there is a lot here. So we've got 2 bags here. Have you got anything that you think may be gold or silver in here? You have? Okay, so we can do a test on that today. I have my test kit here, and we can test that out for you, no problem. Okay. This is a lovely piece here. This is what we would call a statement piece. It's very heavy and very sturdy. It's well made, for definite. Okay, so we have a little glass plate. And has it got all of its pieces? That's the main thing. So it's got all the diamonds on there. There's none on that one. Would there have been something there? Let me just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, no, there's no missing pieces. I don't think. No, there isn't. Well, that's a start. I love this colour here. It's very elegant looking, but very alternative as well at the same time. You could really dress this up or dress this down. Okay, so it's obviously not gold because the clasp is tarnished. Okay. I like the rope quality. It's very fresh looking. It's not worn or anything like that. It's quite solid. It looks almost like how it would have looked when bought new, which is sometimes rare too because you get the rope that goes a bit tatty. So this is good. Okay, let me just think about this one. Sometimes I get a value from feeling things. giving it a good okay. So I'm thinking, obviously it's not a designer, it's not any sort of precious, it's not, definitely not pearl, no. These are plastic, unfortunately. If they were pearls, you would be looking at a lot of money, but no, they're not pearls, sorry. They are plastic, yes. Here, that's like a plasticky sound. Sometimes as well, if you tap it on your teeth, you might not be able to hear that, but I can hear in my head what pearls sound like, what glass sounds like. So for example, let me show you. Shell to stone to glass sounds different on the teeth, but whether or not you can hear this, I'm not sure. So hear that? And then stone probably sounds quite similar to that. So in my head, I don't know if you hear this out loud, but that's more bassy, and this is more bright. So stone generally sounds like that. Glass can sound a lot like that too. But yeah, shell similar but not quite. And then plastic has this sort of dull sound. I can't quite explain it, but you have to hear it in your head. If you ever want to test out jewellery for yourself, especially pearl, if you scratch it on your teeth like this, if it feels gritty or rough, it's potentially pearl. I'm not going to say it's definitely pearl, but it's potentially pearl. So when you do that across your teeth, when it's smooth, it's either plastic or glass. When it's gritty, it's pearl, potentially. Anyway, so this one, I'm going to give you £10 for this, I think. I like it, it's a nice piece. Where should we put this? I'll put it here, just over there. Okay, so I'm just writing down the items. So I've wrote the description of each item, and it's easy to understand what is what. Unless you have anything similar that I see, I'll write something different, but I'm just briefly describing them with their price. Okay, let's see, we'll grab something out of this one now. Okay, let's do a lucky dip. Okay, this is pretty, very pretty. Oh. So this is a interesting piece actually. As you can see, we've got some hand painted beads on here which feel like wood. Yep. Got a bit of what looks like rose quartz. And we've got some little gems and stuff. There's some cut beads here. Are they glass? Yep, glass. Plastic. Yes, so there's these ones at the end, they're actually glass beads. There's a lot of work gone into this one. A lot of craft. Let me just get my blue light. See if we get a reaction of this. Okay. This one here is quite interesting actually. It's this pink stone here. Is it stone? Okay. This is UV reacting, but I'm not quite sure what this would be. It's got a ring in it actually. Let me just see. interesting. I'm not quite sure how to identify that one. Is this glass as well? Oh wow. So this one here is glass too, which is really finely cut. It's all faceted. It's really beautiful actually. Yeah, this one is an interesting one actually. Let me just see. So let me do a silver test on this for you. So I have my acid testing and my stick and I'll dot it on here, okay? So what I need to do is I just need to scratch a bit of this on here. Okay. I'm just gonna rub it onto this. Okay. Then I'm just gonna pop my acid on there. Let's see what we get. Just a few drops on there. And we'll wait for that to develop and see if it's silver for you. Okay, yep, that looks like it is silver. This is a very unique piece. Okay, so the faceted gem here, in this one here, it has fabric around it, but I actually think there's a stone behind that too. That's quite... Where's my torch? Here it is. Let me just try and see what this is because it's been cut. What is that? It's green. Is it plastic? Actually, yeah, I think that might be plastic. Nearly got me fooled, that one. Yes, I just think it's a nicely cut piece of plastic, but nevertheless it's really, really pretty. Okay, this one is glowing orange, which is weird as well. What is that? Very interesting. Okay, this one here, I think I would be happy to pay you maybe £300. Is that okay? More than you thought. Isn't it unexpected that brings a value a lot of the times? There's some pieces that people bring that they never think would bring the money in that they do, but yeah, I am a sucker for the unique, so yeah. And again, this is all my personal pricing, it's not a value overall because it's in the eye of the beholder with everything like this, so whatever. I personally would be happy to pay that for definite. Okay, yeah, I love that one. I love all these pieces that you've brought in. You have some really nice jewellery. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to round this up soon, so we'll look at two more. We'll look at another one in this. Have we looked at one in this? Yes. We'll look at another one in this bag, and then another one in this bag, and then if you would like to, you can always come back to me. Yeah, I told you it's completely free. So if you ever feel like you want to come back, just let me know. Okay, let's have a look at this one here. This is very nice. I think it's a hard one. I think these are plastic, for definite. They don't feel cold, which is another sign. If it's a gemstone, they would feel cold to touch. The beads are really UV, especially these ones down here. Actually, they're insanely reactive. And this one here, look at the beautiful pattern in that one. That's like crazy. It's interesting actually. It's interesting how some of the beads glow more than others. What could that be? These ones here are insane. I like this. I really like this. I like how it's a two-tier necklace as well, so it's almost like you have two for the price of one, which I always like as well. Oh, so this is an M&S piece. Very posh. I imagine vintage, to be honest. Would this be silver? No. I very much doubt. No, because I can see the joins on there. Okay. How much for this? So how much do I like this? That is the question. I do like this a lot. I would be happy to pay I want to say £10 too. I think I'd be happy with that. For definite. Yeah, £10. I mean, after your bracelets and your unique necklace, you're not doing too bad at all. Let me just put that over there. Like that. Alright, one last one from your other bag, and then I think we'll have to make another appointment for you. We still have a fair bit to go through. Let's see. Oh, this is interesting. Well, this is mother of pearl, I think. Shell. It's definitely shell, you can hear it. Hear that like bright tone. Yep, shell. And the shine on this is gorgeous. Let's have a look. So you generally get the shine at the back more. That's where the true magic is. I've never really got why jewellers show from the front, because the magic's in the back. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a rainbow through there. That's beautiful. Wow. Okay, are these shell here too? And are these stone? Could be glass. Let me see. Let's have a look. Get my blue light out. So they're not reacting to anything. So I think these may just be maybe resin. I'm not quite sure. And then they've got these beautiful little beads here on a wired necklace. I love the sound of these. Yeah. Listen to the beads. Can you hear that? So nice. Yeah, I like this one. Whether I like it enough for your value, I'm not sure. Let's see. I would give you £10. I think that's fair. For me, anyway. Yeah. Okay, that's alright. Okay, so we have valued all of the ones that we are willing to value today, because I have unfortunately got other customers waiting. But I tell you what, if you come again, we'll book a longer session if we need to, and then at least we can get through the rest of your jewellery. If you would like to sell any of these to me today, we can organise that now. Or would you like to hold on to them for now? That's okay, there's no pressure. No. I will only do what you're comfortable with, so if you're not comfortable to selling them today, then don't worry about that at all. Okay, well, thank you for coming to us today, and it's been a real pleasure looking at your jewellery, and I can't wait to look through more of your jewellery soon. It's been very nice. Thank you so much. Alright. Okay, you take care. And it's getting late out there, so